from Paper Sweeties, and if you are watching this part of my tutorial today, you're most likely watching the replay. If you see the little red circle up in the top corner with the live icon on, that means I'm still live. If you're watching later on the replay, leave me a little comment, #replay, so I know you were here. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And if you're interested in anything that you've seen me make or that I'm making today, as always, most often they're available for purchase, so just send me a private message. Good morning, Christine. How are you? Good morning. Welcome in. I'm tagging us and sharing us, per usual, on just a few minutes early to make sure all of the electronics are working and talking to each other and behaving nice. Because you know, sometimes they don't. All right, sharing to my two little groups. Paper Sweeties Handmade Market and Share group is a group where any creator can join and share anything about their business, their crafts, their sales, their tutorials, their events. Paper Sweeties Handmade Market and Share. So if you're not already a member, find that group and click on the join button. It's open to anyone all across the world. And again, you can share anything crafty business related. Your tutorials, your videos, your live sales, your projects made for sale, anything. And then my other group is Create with Paper Sweeties, and that one's attached to my business page. And there you can share anything that you've made with anything that you might have grabbed from the Paper Sweeties shop. So any of my sprinkles or sweet glitter or cabochons or anything that you've seen me create and you're recreating. That's all things Paper Sweeties related. Okie dokie. All right. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? We're about 2 minutes out. So Susan was just finishing up her cute little project. I will go back and watch the end of her tutorial on replay to see how it turned out. And then up next after me in her usual 12 p.m. Eastern spot is Christine. I'm Snow Crafty. I can pull the graphic up because we still have another minute. At 1 p.m. is Heavens to Betsy Kickery, but I might have seen something that she has a work conflict today, so I'm not 100% confident that she'll be on. 2 p.m. is my friend Marissa from Das Craft Boutique. 3 p.m. is the sweet Michelle from Glitzy Yaya. 4 p.m. is Eden from Cultivating Keepsakes. 5 p.m. is my friend Maureen from Home for Every Season. Hi, Maureen. 6 p.m. is Maria from A to Z Crafts and Decor. 7 p.m. is our fearless leader, Debbie from Debbie's Bright Ideas. 8 p.m. is Shay from Shay's Creations. And then rounding out our day at 9 p.m. tonight is Lauren from Our Unique Touch. Hi, sweet Nikki. Welcome in. How are you today? Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so the challenge today is we have a little, it's 11 o'clock. I was going to say we have another minute, but it just popped over to 11. So I'm going to get started again. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Debbie, and my business is Paper Sweeties. We have a variety of yummy things available in the shop. Embellishments and glitters and cabochons and all the things, guys, all the things. And I also want to mention that we are less than 2 weeks away from the virtual workshop that Maricela from Mariposa's Creations and I are hosting the first week in November, November 3rd through 7th. It's a 5-day workshop. I will be teaching 2 projects. Maricela will be teaching 2 projects. We're going to be in the evenings doing PJ bingo and scavenger hunt with lots of games and prizes. Each of us has offered coupon codes for 25% off items in our shop during the workshop. And we'll have Q&A. We'll have Q&A. So if anyone has any questions that they need to have direction on, we'll have that. So this is the small project I will be teaching. It's a Santa in a hot cocoa mug with his cute little hat and a Christmas tree. Hi, Suanne, welcome. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Ramona. Hi, Diane. So that's the small one. My large project, guys. And if large projects are not your jam, you don't have to do this one 2-tiered. You can just do one of the tiers. And this one, guys, leans more candyland. So this is something you could leave out year-round if you wanted to. But it is decorated all around. And I'll show you how to do the topsy-turvy hat method. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome in. And then Maricela is just finalizing her 2 projects. So photos will be... sneak peek photos will be coming soon. Okay. Any questions on any of that? Hi, Jenna. Jenna's going to be taking our workshop. Hi, Mary. Supply kits have been rolling out. Almost everyone who purchased a ticket for the workshop has ordered the supply kits as well. So I wanted, as soon as they come in, I make them up and ship them out right away so you can have your goodies in time for the class. All right, guys. So today's challenge is cookies for Santa in your PJs. So I have my Christmas PJs on. There's my Santa right there. I'm excited too, Jenna. I'm excited too. And a little scared, but mostly excited. Mostly excited. Just because this is the first time I am doing anything like this. So like anything new, the first time you try anything, it could be a little intimidating and scary. All right, guys, so I'm today going to be making a version of something that I made last year. I know I have a lot of new people watching me this year, so you might have not have seen it. I'm spinning it slightly in a little bit different direction. So if any of you are on and watching me and saw me make this similar version last year, this will be a recap for you. And like I said, I'm doing completely different cookies than how I did them last year. So this is a little cookie cutter set I believe I got from Target last year. So it came with the round cookie cutter. It comes with this little wooden handle, and then it comes with 4 silicone impression plates that you could put on the wooden handle. So first one we're going to start with is this cute little Christmas tree. Oh, Jenna, thank you. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Yeah, I keep telling myself, it's just like going like this, just like going live. It's just a more targeted audience. And we're all among friends. So, yeah. I'm not, let me preface that. I'm not nervous about actually hosting the workshop. I just want to make sure that everything goes smooth. Everyone has a fantastic time, you know, because it's not like today, I'm just hanging out and doing this for free. When people actually trust in us to invest their hard-earned money, purchase a ticket, and purchase the supplies, I want to make sure everyone gets the most positive, bestest, amazing experience. So I guess that's what is on my brain. All right, I'm putting a little oil on it, on the silicone, just so once we do the impression, we could pop it out easily and it'll come right out. All right, my goal today is to make 4 little cookies to go on my Santa plate. So I need to get busy. It's already 5 minutes after and I've done nothing but talk. Hi Debbie, how are you? Welcome. Did you hear about my event on Friday? I sent an invite to all my followers. Did you hear about your event on Friday? This Friday, Jenna? Are you doing something this Friday? An event? I did not. I heard about the platform, I guess, I don't know what you would call it, that you're starting, the Zoom crafting 24/7. I heard about that. That's very interesting and intriguing. That's a really neat idea. If that's what you're talking about, yes, I watched you. And I commented. I think I commented. All right, rolling out some of our green air dry foam clay, and I'm gonna impress. Oh, Maureen, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Oh, never mind, guys. I'm skipping a step. Hold on. Pause. I need to stop talking and concentrate on what I'm doing. You guys know I can't chew bubble gum and walk a straight line at the same time. I'm one of those people. All right. And I'm leaving my clay a little bit on the chunky side, just because when you have impression plates, either silicone or the plastic kind, you want to have a little bit of clay to work with, you guys. You want to have a little bit of chunky clay to work with. If you roll it out too thin, once you press the impression plate down, you're not going to be happy with the results. All right, so now I'm using the cookie cutter. Oh, try before you. Oh, I did not see that. I'm one of those people, guys, that I am so busy all the time that I don't know how everyone else has the time to just watch videos. I would love to be able to have the time and just watch videos all day, but I am so busy. And maybe it's probably just me because I am a little bit older. I like my quiet. A lot of people say, oh, I just have it on all day long. Sometimes I do, but when I need to concentrate, I have to have quiet. I can't listen to something and try to concentrate at the same time. I might have a little ADD. All right, so I pushed a little hard on one side, but that doesn't matter because we're gonna do something. There's something in the clay right there. I might have a little bit of ADD. All right, so I pushed a little bit harder on one side and that got messed up there, but that doesn't bother me because we're gonna cut this down. But because there's something in the clay right there, guys, I'm gonna do it again. Third time will be the charm. Does that happen to you guys or just me? You work best with noise and music. See, I'm the complete opposite. But I am so much older than you, Jenna. I am 61, you guys. So maybe the older you get, the less interference you can have. Maybe that's what it is. All right. Third time's going to be the charm, you guys. I need to get moving on this because we have 3 more to make after this. All right. I'm going to depress this in again, and I'm trying to do it even all the way around so it makes a nice even impression. Sometimes you're a little bit more successful. Okay, That came out perfect, you guys. That came out perfect. Then I'm going to take this little circle cutter. This is from Annie's Treasures. It's in a set. One side is just the regular circle and the other side is fluted. And this is the perfect size to go around that, that inner ring. That inner ring that the silicone impression plate left. And we are going to just cut it out to make it smaller. You will see, there's a method to my madness, guys. So I'm gonna line it up as best as I can and cut that out and pull the excess away. All right, so now you have itty bitty, so cute with the tree, okay? All right, whew. Hey Trina, how are you? Wow, I made that seem way more difficult than what it actually was. And then you just pull this one off. We're done with it. I'll set it to the side and it'll be ready for our next one. All right, so for the little tree, it's so cute, you guys. It's so cute. We're gonna decorate it. So I'm going to come in with some, this is actually liquid fusion, but you could use tacky glue or super glue. Right in the indentations where the star is and the little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little ornaments on the tree. Then I grabbed some of the smaller gumball, the Candyland gumball beads from my shop, Paper Sweeties. These, I have 2 sizes. This is the smaller size. And we're just gonna add these as ornaments on the tree. So I'll add a purple one and a baby pink one and a green. Do I want the green? Yeah, it kind of blends in a little bit because we're using green foam clay, but that's okay. And then a yellow one. Oh, so cute, you guys, so cute. And then a darker pink one. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at how cute. They were just perfect. And again, I got this little set, I believe from Target.com. Thank you, Debbie. Hi, Holly. How are you? If anyone is just hopping on and I didn't see you come in, hi. Hi to everyone. Look at how simple, quick, and easy, guys, right? Hi, Maria. How are you? I'm thinking about you with everything that you have going on with your shoulder and saying a little prayer that things will resolve and work out good for you soon. It's no fun to be sick or not feeling good. It's no fun. All right, so there's one part of our first little cookie. Okay, guys? All right, so we're gonna move on to, we're gonna do all the middles of the cookies first, and then we'll move on to the next layer, and then we'll move on to our finishing, okay? All right, so the next one I have in this cute little set is a cute little Gingy, and I love this scallop all the way around, but for the technique that I'm doing today, that's gonna get cut off because we're doing all of them the same, okay? Maria, I'm sending some cyber love to you. I hope you feel better soon. It's no fun to be not feeling good, guys. It just makes your days miserable. All right, and this one we're going to do some of this pretty peach, super cute cookie, right, Maureen? So cute. Yeah, when I pulled this set out, when Debbie sent the challenge a few days ago, I said, okay, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? So I went into my little stash and I remembered I had this set, and I think I only used it once last year. One of the pieces once last year, maybe. So I really wanted to use it. you know, guys, because we buy all the things and then we have them in our stash, and then I don't know if you guys are like me, but sometimes I neglect to use everything from my stash. That had a little piece of glitter or something in there. I don't know how that happened. Just kidding, guys, just kidding. There's glitter all over my craft room, all over my house. And I'm not mad about it, guys. I'm not mad about it. All right, remember I'm leaving it a little bit on the chunky side. So when we squish that impression plate down into our cookie, we'll have some little bit of heft from the clay to work with. All right, and we definitely want to come back, rinse and repeat, and add a little bit of oil onto this silicone impression plate so it lifts out. And I'm going all the way to the edges because even though we're gonna cut the edge off, guys, I don't want it to pull and stick as I'm starting to pull this off. So. Okay. Give it a nice oil all the way around. Result. Oh, Maria. Well, I will be saying a little prayer for you, sweet pea. Yeah, surgery, not fun. And we're going right into the holidays. I know it's such a fun time of the year, but it's such a busy time of the year. And you don't want to have to be down with surgery. You guys, that came out perfect. It came out perfect. And how cute is this scallop? I mean, I'm sad I'm going to cut it off for this application, but I will have to think of something else to make and leave the cookies larger like that. But I wanted to be sure to fit them all on my little tray for Santa. That came out really cute. And the impression is even all the way around too. But we're gonna cut it off. We're gonna cut it off. Just because we're doing something a little bit different today. I'll have to think of another. So cute, right, Susan? So cute. I'll have to think of another something to do with them. And I'm just going to smooth the edges from where I cut it off so it doesn't look rickety-rackety. Susan and I are partnering together in a duo on the weekend for Mrs. P's birthday event. And neither of us have come up with our ideas for what we want to make. Maybe I'll use this set again, Susan, and I won't cut the cookies down. Maybe I'll think of something. Linda, I got them last year from Target, Target.com. And it's a set of 4. It comes with the larger metal circle cutter. It comes with the wooden handle and 4 impression plates. All right, so we have our cute little Gingy. Let's go ahead and decorate him. Oh, you know what I was thinking when I was getting dressed today? I was thinking, because it's so tiny, there's no way I would be able to roll a white for the icing. I was thinking maybe I could do something with puffy paint. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, coming back in with the liquid fusion. And Linda, if you can't find them on Target this year, because like I said, I got them last year, they may or may not have the exact same thing again. You guys, this is really tiny, so I'm gonna use a toothpick. I'm gonna put some of this glue on my glue tray from Cece, and we're gonna use a toothpick because I don't trust myself. I felt like it was gonna squirt and then ruin my cute little Gingy. All right, 2 eyes and the 2 little spots for the buttonholes. Okay, so the 2 eyes, I thought I would use these. It's just black crystals from Michael's. And they're teeny weeny tiny. Teeny tiny. I have these from Debbie, my go-to mini little rhinestones, but when I was checking them last night, they're actually a little bit too big for the eyes on this cute little Gingy. So we're gonna use these little mini rhinestones. No news is good news. Yes, Maria, yes. Yes. Well, we will all be keeping a good thought for you, keeping you in our hearts and our thoughts and prayers for a good outcome. Positive vibes only. All right, guys, and then I grabbed some of the Candyland Christmas sprinkle mix from my shop. I love this one because it's, of course, pink. And it has peppermint candies and little white snowflakes, confetti circles and pearls and crystal beads. And do I want to do the little peppermint candies or do I want to do the cute teeny weeny little snowflakes? I think the peppermint candies because it's a Gingy. Because it's a Gingy. Yeah, cute. Okay. Cute mix though. And we're using this on one of the projects in the virtual workshop. So the kits I've been making, everyone who ordered the kits, they're getting some of that mix in their kits. How fun. Carissa! I didn't see you come in. I'm focused. I'm laser focused today. I want to get all of these done. Hi, Carissa. Welcome in, and I love you. Y'all, Carissa and I were chatting last night until 2 o'clock in the morning, my time. Then I finally said, okay, love bug, I have to go to bed because tomorrow's Wednesday, and I'm on for Debbie, and I have to get up early. You guys know I'm not an early morning person. All right, we're gonna do the puffy paint. Hopefully I won't ruin it. I'm gonna try to go with a very light hand. And I went to my little paper towel first. It just looks like blobs right now, but as this dries, guys, I think it'll be better. When puffy paint dries, it kind of, just like foam clay, it just, it shrinks in a little. All right, and then I'm gonna come back in with a toothpick and kind of spread that puffy paint out a little bit. I didn't want to put too much because I didn't want it to go over. I don't know if I love the puffy paint, guys, but it's kind of too late. It's on there, so maybe I need to add some glitter to it. I think when it dries, it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine, you guys. All right, so then we have Gingy with his crazy puffy paint royal icing. So we have the Christmas tree and the Gingy, super cute. All right, so the next one, and I'll just pull that silicone off. And the next one is this pretty snowflake. I can see me using this in January for winter projects, guys. Tina Smith, hi. Chris, I was not ignoring you. I'm just like this, and I didn't see you hop on. Yep, Carissa and I were bad girls. We were having a PJ party, talking until 2 o'clock in the morning, and talking about all the things that I won't go into, but she was sharing, I was sharing, we were laughing, we were crying, all the things, guys, all the things, all the things. All the things that besties do, right? I thank God for her every day because she is one of those people that I could talk to any time of the day, and I hope she feels the same about me. And she just gets me. She just gets me, and she's always there to support me and be my cheerleader and champion. And I hope I do the same for her too. I hope I do. All right, so on this one, we're gonna grab some of this pretty blue saltwater taffy color. And again, I apologize if I was in Zoom talking with friends until 2. I mean, yeah. Y'all, who has Netflix? Who, show of hands, who here has Netflix? You guys know I'm addicted to Netflix. I started about a week ago watching The Resident. Who here has Netflix and watched The Resident? Oh my gosh, y'all. I am literally obsessed, addicted and obsessed with it. The Resident. It's like, it's kind of gives me vibes, like Grey's Anatomy vibes, but it has such a good story. Well, Grey's Anatomy has such a good story too. I'm literally addicted, and I can't wait until 8 o'clock every night when I can run into my living room and pop the TV on. I don't let myself watch TV, usually before 8 o'clock at night. I try to do all the things, all the house things and all the business things. The hard thing is when you're, okay, Maureen, when you're using an impression plate or impression mold, just trying to figure out how much pressure to push down. They came out cute, little snowflake. All right, we're gonna come back, take our circle cutter, we're gonna cut it out, line it up, cut it out, pull the excess away. You guys following me? Yeah. We can tell each other anything, and I always feel better after talking to her. I was in a very sad mood yesterday, but then after talking to her, I felt better. All right, gonna come back in with my glue and my tiny little, actually no, I'll use the toothpick because they're really tiny. We'll use the toothpick again. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue. I'm only gonna do a couple at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 6 at a time, and then I'm gonna bring my tiny little rhinestones back over. I'm gonna have to get some more of these, guys. You guys know they're my go-to that I love to use all the time. All right, so I was thinking, because it's a snowflake, I was thinking of using the white ones. I don't think the crystal ones will show up, and then I didn't really want to use a different color. I wanted the snowflake to be kind of like just blue and white. Yeah, I feel like I want to use these white ones. I like these pearly ones, but I don't think I have enough of those left, of the pearls. Maybe I do. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2. You guys are watching me count rhinestones. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I might have just enough to use them. Do I like that one? One's like a pearl, a halfback pearl, and one's like a crystal. We'll use the crystal. We'll use the crystal. That's the first one I was going with. We'll use the crystal because I feel like they're crystalline and snowy for a snowflake. Oh, Lisa, the train. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Do you want to see the Gingy train really quick? I made this during the month of September for the pink frosting divas, and this is going to be a Christmas gift for my mother-in-law, and it was all trash to treasure pieces from my stash. There's the little locomotive, and here's one of the little cars filled with little girl Gingy and all her sweet treats. Cute. And it literally was all trash to treasure, guys. And here's the other little car train with the little boy Gingy and all his sweet treats. It was fun to make. What I started doing on Mondays, guys, is the beginning of the month, I find one large project that brings me some creative inspiration, and then I work on duplicating it all month long. So this month I'm making the large standing gingerbread, and this Monday I will finish it, but it's coming out super cute. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, back to the glue, toothpick. Oh, Linda, thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. It was fun to make. It was fun to challenge myself and shop my stash from out in the garage. Because literally for the locomotive, I used an empty sprinkle container, an empty toothpick container, and a piece of styrofoam packing from a box where we ordered something. And then the 2 cars are paper mache boxes, like from the Dollar Tree. Yep. This is gonna be such a pretty cookie, you guys. So pretty. So pretty. I will hold it up. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is gonna be for my mother-in-law for Christmas. Did you guys see how am I on time? Did you guys see how my Santa came out? Here's my Santa in PJs with his PJs have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer toes. He's holding a pink macaron cookie. Look at his little hair. He's a baldy, but he's got his little hair in the back. His jammies. I love his cute little face. And then, don't be drunk, Santa. And then Mrs. Claus. And she's baking the cookies. And as fast as she bakes them, he's eating them. Santa. They were fun. Labor of love. Oh my gosh. They took a while. All right, let's finish this snowflake up and move on to the next one. Are you guys still hanging in there with me? Hopefully it'll give you an idea to make a cute little cookies for Santa tray. Hopefully it'll give you some inspiration. And if you don't have the exact same cookie cutters that I have, just use what you have in your stash, guys. Just shop your stash. Use what you have. They don't have to be identical. Just hopefully you can find inspiration from this idea. Like I said, I made a couple of versions of this last year because I actually, this time last year, was getting ready to do a craft show locally, Mistletoe Magic. It's a large one at the Civic Center. So I was a crazy person last year at this time trying to build up my inventory. Oh, I'm so glad we chose those guys. Mrs. Claus came out super cute too, didn't she? Thank you, Carissa. Thank you, Mary. All right, and then in the middle of this snowflake, just because we can and because you guys know I lean everything Candyland, I pulled these little teeny weeny cupcakes, cupcake cabochons from my shop, papersweeties.com, and we're gonna put one of these cupcakes in the middle of our snowflake, just because we can, all right? So I think because it is something a little bit more, hi Misty, how are you? Something a little bit more hefty than just a tiny rhinestone, I'm going to use super glue to attach the cupcake in the middle. Oh my gosh, you guys, this one came out so pretty. Okay. There's the snowflake, and the camera's not picking it up great, but it's really sparkly with all those itty bitty rhinestones. Okay. And then here's the first one we did, the little Christmas tree. Oh, thank you, Jenna. Appreciate it. Thank you. And then our little Gingy. Our little Gingy with the puffy. I'm trying to be careful and not put my fingers in that puffy paint, you guys. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do our last cookie. So I'm gonna take the snowflake off my little wooden handle. And the last one is a little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Put that on the holder. Come in with some oil and apply it liberally. Pause, please. Oh, yeah, the Santa, and I spun mine. Shelby did it elf in PJs, and I said, oh, I think I want to do my Santa in PJs, and then I did my PJs different. I added the toe on the onesie with the little reindeer, and then I did my hair different. Shelby did a big long beard and all of the hair. On Santa, I wanted my Santa bald. I like a bald Santa. I like a bald. It reminds me of the Claymations ones from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. You know, guys? They're so cute. All right. That looks like it's oiled up sufficiently, hopefully. This one we're gonna do pink. I wanted all of my cookies to be a little bit different in color. So this one, we're gonna use some pink, and we're going to roll it out. Little cookie presents, I think that's what they're called. The little cookie presses. Oh, that I'm using? I got them last year, Cheryl. You must have come on after I shared. I got them last year from Target.com. But I mean, just check Amazon if you can't find them on Target. You might not be able to find this exact set. Maybe you'll find a similar one. It comes with the metal circle cutter. It comes with the wooden handle. And then my set came with 4 of the impression plates. All right. So you're going to cut your circle. Pull the excess away. And then we'll come in with our little reindeer. Center it. And then push it down, light but firm pressure. And again, you guys saw with my first one, I wasn't happy with how the impression came out, so I just crumpled it up and did it again. So there's really no rhyme or reason, right or wrong. That one came out cute. There's our little reindeer cookie, okay? Then I'm coming in with my smaller circle cutter and just going to cut out the center. These are going to be like the centers, the icing part of the cookie, and then we'll make a cookie on the bottom, and then we'll add them to our Santa plate. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and decorate our reindeer. So on this one, I'm not gonna be able to add rhinestones to the antlers because they're really skinny. But what I may do is I will wait and let this dry, and then I may go back in after it's dry and add some ultrafine glitter to his little antlers. Because in my mind, when I was planning this, I said, oh, and I could do rhinestones on his antlers. I probably could, but I feel like they might be too big and overwhelm it. All right, so this one, we're gonna come back and bring these cute little acrylic beads, they're just called black crystals from Michael's. And they're the tiniest little ones I could find. We're gonna add them for the eyes. I was trying to pull the cap off, guys, and the cap was already off. Oh my goodness. And they have like a pointed end, and then they have not a flat side, a pointed side, and not really a flat side, but a flatter than the other side. So I'm putting the pointed side down. And then just a little bit of my red clay, teeny tiny little bit. That's probably even way too much. And then I'm just looking at what I pulled over here. I need to go back and revisit the gingerbread because I forgot a step. We'll go back. Good morning, Diane. How are you? No worries, Cheryl. Yep. I got them from Target.com last year. So you could check to see if they still have them. If not, I bet you can find the exact same one. If not, maybe a similar one on Amazon. All right. Little Rudolph nose. I rolled a ball, and now I'm kind of elongating it a little bit so I can follow the outline of the impression that the impression plate made. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yeah, I definitely, once it's dry, I definitely want to add glitter to the inside of the antlers. I could try a rhinestone right now, but I think they're gonna be too big. All right, let me back up. I pulled some of the Sugar Lolly Mint sprinkle mix from my shop, papersweeties.com. It has gummy bears and gumdrops and peppermint candies and cupcakes and pearls and gumball beads. And why I pulled it is because it has the sweetest little, oh, it has these itty bitty tiny little rhinestone candies too, guys. But I'm looking at all of these and I don't see anywhere I could add them. I don't know if you could even see that on the camera. Look at these teeny weeny tiny, they're like acrylic wrapped candies. They're the tiniest ones I've ever seen. They're so cute. But it has these cute little teeny lollipops in it. And I thought I would put one of these lollipops in the Gingy's hand. What color do I want? Let's do this blue one. It's such a yummy mix. It has acrylic beads in it. It has everything in it, guys. It's called Sugar Lolly Mint. So I'm gonna bring the gingerbread cookie back, and I just wanted to put it in his hand. I was just gonna stick it in the puffy paint. Hi, Laura. Thank you, Susan. I'm just winging it. Just winging it. Just winging it. A little bit of super glue, and I'm just gonna drop it on the edge to make it look like the Gingy is holding it. And I'm going to hold it, hold it, hold it for a few seconds. All right. Cute, you guys. So cute. Okay. Ooh. And that's the one with the puffy paint, so I'm trying to be really careful. All right, so next, guys, am I on time? 15 minutes. Next, I pulled some cookie dough. You guys can probably imagine where I'm going with this. And we're going to roll some of this out. Yeah, the reindeer definitely needs something in his antlers because he looks less embellished than the rest of the cookies. he looks less embellished. So I will let it dry. We're gonna try rhinestone, but I think even though these are the itty bitty baby ones, I think they're too big for the size of the antlers. Maybe not, guys. Maybe not. I'm just gonna lay one down and not glue it. Maybe not. All right, let's keep going so I can show you how this is gonna finish off. And then if I have time at the end, we'll come back and we'll try to rhinestone. Laura, hi, how are you? There's my friend Laura from Gumdrop Sugar Shop. I am mesmerized by all of the beautiful Candyland glitter pink sparkle creations she has in her beautiful shop. As a matter of fact, sitting right here, I used the blue one, but I have a pink lollipop that I got from her shop, among other things. Gumdrop Sugar Shop. If you like Candyland and pink and glitter and sparkle, you're gonna love her shop, like I do. All right, adding a little bit of, oops, wrong side, guys. Adding a little bit of oil on the scalloped side of this larger cookie cutter. All right, and we're gonna cut 4 of these out. One, two. Who else has to stand when you roll clay or cut clay? I always feel like I have to stand. Yeah, Laura, I feel like I want to come and live in your design studio or your shop, because I feel like it would just make me smile all the time. See all that cuteness. All right, trying to roll these out the same thickness as the previous 2. Don't get too crazy about it. They're just cookies. I don't think Santa will mind. Okay, we got all 4. Laura, did you see the Santa in the pajamas that I made? I finished last week. Santa in the PJs. He came out so cute. He's holding his little pink macaron cookie. He came out so cute. Him and his little girlfriend, Mrs. Claus, are back there. She's baking cookies and he's eating them. All right, so we are gonna layer these now, guys, to make our cookie. So I will come in, just checking the edges to make sure I don't have any raggedy edges. Thank you, Debbie. We're gonna come in and layer the top of our little decorated icing on top of the cookie bottom. And now you have your full cookie, okay? There's the little tree with the cookie bottom. Thank you so much. It was definitely a labor of love. Took me several weeks. These are coming out cute, you guys. Super cute. So cute. Yeah, I think I definitely want to do something with the antlers, because this one looks very blah compared to the other ones. We will try to add the rhinestones. And I'm going to be super careful with the gingerbread because the puffy paint, you guys, the puffy paint. I almost, in retrospect, was thinking now that I should have not added the puffy paint until I assembled this whole project. And then once everything was glued down, I could have gone back in and added the puffy paint. But it's there already, so we're just going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. All right. So, let's try to do something to these antlers. I have 10 minutes left, so I think I'm in a good spot. What color should we make his antlers, you guys? These are like Candyland cookies. So I feel like any color would go. And I feel like one of these pretty blues would be pretty. So let's do this one. Let's do this one. I'm just doing it, guys. We're adding them. We're adding them. We're doing it. We're going for it, okay? Okay? Thank you, Debbie. We're adding them because his antlers looked blah. And I know I said I'll wait till it dry and I'll add some glitter, but I couldn't wait, you guys. I couldn't wait. I'm like one of those people that I like instant satisfaction. It's hard for me to wait. I got to see the completed project. That's why I always strive to do things that I can complete in 1 hour with y'all. Because if you're anything like me, you want to see how it's going to. Oh, you guys, let me do the other one, then I'll hold it up. Oh, Carissa, you're talking to the other Debbie. Not me, Debbie. The other Debbie. Debbie's Bright Ideas, Debbie. That's so hard when we both come on. Because people say Debbie. And they're talking to Debbie's Bright Ideas, and then I respond, or vice versa. I'm so glad that you guys talked me into doing this. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Okay, a few more, and then we'll add them to our Santa plate. I get really quiet when I rhinestone. Are you guys like that too? Okay, done. See, that was quick. Still have 7 minutes. I'm good. So happy I finished the whole project with y'all live, you guys. Let me pick this cookie up. I think that was the trick, to rhinestone Santa's antlers. So stinking cute. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna put these aside. So I grabbed one of these plastic plates from the Dollar Tree. It came in a pack of 10, I think. This was the last one in my stash. It was like an orange-ish, a neon orange color like that. So I took it outside and spray painted it white. And then I shopped my stash, you guys. Hashtag shop the stash. You know, that's my goal this year. And I pulled out this ornament from last year. I bought a bunch of these last year because I love them so much. It was from Walmart last year. I've looked this year, and my store doesn't have them again this year, or at least they didn't have them the last week when I looked. So it was an ornament. I cut the string off, and they're velvet and fluffy little pink Santa boots, okay? It did, Cheryl. I agree. I'm so glad that y'all talked me into that. So this, we're going to create a cake plate, a cake stand for Santa's cookies. So I'm going to add a whole bunch of hot glue. My new stick is not catching. There we go. There we go. All right, a whole bunch of hot glue. I probably should be throwing some E6000 in there too. I'm adding some super glue in the areas where I don't have the hot glue, because we're gluing fabric to plastic. And then say it with me, class. Hold it, hold it, hold it. The little Santa boots, Laura. Yeah, these were from Walmart last year. And I probably bought about a dozen of them. I had to go, my Walmart just had a couple, so I had to go to another Walmart like 30 minutes away. Oh, Carissa, I forgot. Carissa, I made a bunch of them last year because I was getting ready for that craft show. And Carissa ended up purchasing one of them from me. I made this style, and then I had, Carissa, you might have got the longer one with the milk bottle on it. My husband's leaving to go golfing, and he just started his car, guys, and of course, Bailey. And then there's your little cake plate, okay? And then I am gonna let my cookies dry some more, because I am gonna add probably some glitter on them, guys. So I'm not gonna adhere them down to my cookie plate yet, but I can place them on there just for now, so you can kind of get the idea. And then I feel like I'm gonna add, I'm probably gonna wanna add some more stuff, like make some candy canes or this, that, or the other. I want to make sure I let this puffy paint dry on the gingerbread one. But I feel like the plate is a little bare still. So you guys know me, more is more. More is more. So I'm gonna wanna fill in with probably some candies and some candy canes and all the things, you guys. Hi, Michelle. But there's our little cake stand with the pink Santa boots and the cookies. And I will definitely look through my stash, see what else I have. Popping straight in my head is I'll probably make some pink and red candy canes and sprinkle them around, and some candies. I'm just looking at what I got. Like maybe these. I also got these from Laura's shop. So maybe I'll add some of these. The little gumbo candies and the sugar candies all the way around. But I will fill it in. It looks a little sparse to me right now. Do you like it, Maureen? Do you like it? Yeah. It was fun, and it was super, super, super easy, you guys. Super duper easy. So much fun to make. Well, thanks to everyone who hung out with me. I appreciate you all very much. As always, thank you to Debbie from Debbie's Bright Ideas for inviting me to share for her Wednesday group. I appreciate you all so much, and I appreciate Debbie. I will be back again live at 2 p.m. today for a live sale, and I'll have a combination of handmade goodies and some craft supplies. So if you're around, I hope you can join me. Yeah, little cake plate created with Santa boot ornament from Walmart, a little plastic plate from the dollar store, and then the cookies. I will take a picture of this when I finish it, guys, and add all the goodies in between so you could see how it turned out. Thank you. It's pajama day, so I have my Christmas jammies on, Michelle. These are the ones I got for Fake Bakers Gone Wild, and I love them. All right, guys, thank you so much. We're going to head over to Christine's page, I'm Snow Crafty, next, and see what she has planned for us today. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate you all very much. I hope you enjoyed my little Cookies for Santa project, and I hope you give it a try. All right, guys. See you again next time. Bye.